Hello everyone, our today's topic is operators in Python. We have various type of operators in Python. Operators are the special symbols or tokens which represent computation or perform various mathematical or logical operations. They are applied on operands, which can be values or variables. So in today's video, we will see some arithmetical operators, relational, logical, assignment operators. We will see how they will run with the help of few examples. I hope that this video will be interesting for all of you. So the operators in Python, the first category of operators in Python is the arithmetic operators. As you can see here, there is a plus operator, minus, multiply, divide sign, this modulus sign, this percentage sign is called as the modulus sign, and this returns the remainder of a division. This double slash is called as the integer division. We will see how it works, and this double multiplication sign means exponentiation. We will see all these operands, all these operators with the operands through some examples on Python shell. Let us move to the Python shell. Okay, so now the first operator, that is very easy for all of you, that if I write here 55 plus 45, so it will add my two numbers and it will return 102. But if I add two strings together, for example, if I write good plus morning, so this plus operator will actually put these two strings together. That means that plus operator with the two strings, it will perform the concatenation operation. So we can see here that good morning is being put together. Now comes as the subtraction. If I put the number 55 minus 45, it will return 10. And if I will do it otherwise, then it will return minus 10. Next comes the multiplication operator. Multiplication operator, it's very simple. If I multiply two integers together or two numbers together, it will return 25. If I multiply, then it will return the result in the float value. And if I multiply, there is a interesting fact that if I multiply a string with an integer, then this multiplication sign will act as a replication operator. That means that the string will be repeated 3 times. So this is how the multiplication operator will work with the strings. Now comes the division operator. If I divide a number, it will return me in float value. If some number is totally divisible, like 6 divided by 2, even then the division symbol will always return the result in the float value. Now comes the modulus sign. As I told you that the modulus sign will return the remainder. So if I divide 7 by 2, then my remainder will be 1. So let us see. This is my remainder. Let us try with some different operands. 17 modulus 5. So 5 2s are 5 3s are 15, and 2 will be the remainder. This will be the result. Now comes the double slash sign, which I told you, it means the integer division. That means that we will get only the integer part. For example, If I divide 17 by 5, I get the result 3.4. However, if I use the double slash, that is integer division sign between 17 and 5, I will only get the integer part and the decimal part will be ignored. This is how the integer division will work. Next comes the double multiplication sign, that is the exponentiation sign. So if I write 4 double multiplication 2, so this means 4 raised to the power 2, that means 4 fours are 16. So this will return as 16. Let me try it with some different numbers. So you can see here, this has returned the value in float. So this is 7 raised to the power 3. That is 343.0. This is how our arithmetical operators work in Python. I hope that the arithmetic operators are clear to all of you. Next comes the Python relational operators. You can see here the relational operators. There is a greater than sign, less than equal to, not equal to, greater than or equal to, less than. So all these signs are called as the relational operators. Let us see how the relational operators will work. Okay, so here, if I write a number 7 and I use less than 10, so 7 is less than 10, so it is true. So this will return the answer in Boolean. So this will return as true. If I write 7 less than 5, it will return as false. If I write 7 less than equal to 6, so 7 less than equal to 6, again it will return as false because neither it is less than 6 nor it is equal to 6. If I write 7 greater than equal to 6, so yes, it is greater than, however, it is not equal to, but when you put two signs together, so either of the value, if it is satisfying, then it will return as the value as true. So this will return the value true. Now, if I want to see that not equal to sign, so this will be 10, not, that is the exclamatory sign, not equal to 11. So it will return as true. If you want to check the equality operator, equality assignment operator, so in that case, when we write 10 equals to 10. So whenever you want to check the equality, you have to put the two equal to symbols, because two equal to symbols are called as the comparison operator. Here they can compare the values. So it will return as true. So this is how the relational operators work. Now, next comes the logical operators. Logical operators are of three types: not, and or. Now the not operator. Not is a unary operator. That means that it requires only one operand with it, and it will only reverse the situation. Because if we write not true means false. And if we say not false, that not false means true. So let us see how these work. Okay, so here we will see the not operator. So if I print here not true, then it will print as false. If I write print not false, then it will print as true. Next comes the AND operator. AND operator means that if we are putting the two conditions, then if both the conditions are true, only then the output will be true. For example, if I write here 10 less than 25, which is true, and I say that 5 is greater than 4, which is also true. So the answer will be true. Now let us just manipulate some of the numbers. If I write here 10 less than 25, which is true, and I write 5 less than 4, which is not true, in this case, the answer will be false. So whenever there will be an AND operator, only if both the conditions are true, the answer will be true. It will evaluate to true. Then comes the OR operator. Now in the OR operator, either of the condition is true, then it will evaluate to be true. Only if both are false, only then it will return false. Let us see the example. The same example I will use. This is true. And this is false. So either of the situation is true, it will turn out to be true. Only if both the conditions will be false, then it will evaluate as false. So this is how the logical operators work. The precedence of the logical operator, the first precedence is given to not, then the precedence is given to and then the precedence is given to or. So it will be not and or. Let us see here one example according to the precedence of operator. Let me take one expression. Not true and false or true. Then what will it evaluate to be? So as per the precedence, first of all, not will be solved, then and will be solved, and then or will be solved. So not true will evaluate as false. False and false will be false. And then false or true will result as true. Once again, I will explain. Not true. Not true will evaluate as false. False and false. So when and is there and both are false, it will evaluate as false. False or true. When or is there and either of the situation is true, answer will evaluate as true. Then this whole expression will evaluate as true. So this is how the logical operators work. Next comes the shorthand assignment operators. You can see here the shorthand assignment operators are plus equals to, minus equals to, multiply equals to, divide equals to, mod equals to, and integer division equals to. There is one more, that is double multiply equals to. So what does it mean? See, if the value of x is 12, let us assume that the value of x is 12, then if we give the expression x plus equals to 2, x plus equals to 2 means that x equals to x plus 2. That means this 2 will be added to x and the original value will be replaced. So the original value of x changes to 14. So this is how plus equal to will work. Let us see practically. So if I give the value x equals to 12 and I write here x plus equals to 2 and I print x, then it has returned 14. Now if I write x minus equals to 5 and now if I print x, it has given me 9. That means that 14, the original value of x in the memory has changed to 14. 5 has been subtracted from 14 and now the original value has come as 9. Now if I write x multiply equals to 3, that means 3 will be multiplied with the value of x and the original value of x will be replaced. 3 will be multiplied by 9, that is 27. And now the new value of x will be 27. Now if I divide this value by 9, that means that 27 will be divided by 9 and the new output will be 3.0. Now, if again I do x multiply, that is exponentiation, is equal to 4. That means 3.0 raised to the power 4. So it will return me the value as 81.0, that is 3 raised to the power 4. Now, if I do the integer division of 81 by 9, it will return the value as 9.0. So it has done the division and it has replaced the original value of x. Now, if I want the modulus, x mod equals to 4. 9 will be divided by 4. And let us see that now 1 is the remainder which has taken the value of the x. So this is how the shorthand assignment operators will work. They will be operated, evaluated with the variable and the original value will be replaced. After shorthand assignment operators comes the membership operators. Membership operators are in and not in operators. These are used for checking whether a particular character exists in the given string or not. Let us see how it works. So if I write here h in hello, it will return true. H in hello, it has returned false because capital H and small h are treated differently. If we say y not in hello, definitely it is not in hello, so it will also return true. So this is how in operator and not in are the membership operators which are used for checking whether the character is there in the string or not. After membership operators comes the identity operators. Identity operators are is and is not. Is and is not we will see practically. So here is our shell. So if I give the value p equals to 100 and I write q equals to p. Now if I check P is Q. So P and Q are pointing to the same object in this. That is why it will return true. If I see the memory address by using ID function, ID means identity of P, we can see the memory address. And if I see the memory address of Q, then also you can see here that the memory address of both the variables is same. That is why is has evaluated as true. Now, if I take one more variable, R equals to 500. And now if I check R is P, definitely it will return as false. If we see the ID of R, then you can see that the memory address of R is totally different as that of P and Q. Let us check. Is not also. R is not P. So it will return true. Yes, it has returned true. This is how the identity operator works. This is how all the operators I have shown you: arithmetical operators, relational operators, logical operators, shorthand operators, membership operators, and identity operators. I hope that you have understood all the concepts clearly. Thank you.